I come from television, I've been there for so long, that I really put film on a pedestal. I put the Sundance Film Festival on a pedestal, and it feels very out of reach and glamorous. And so, yeah, I was anxious. Emma Thompson was, when I was writing this movie, and still is, my favorite living actor. And I've seen everything she's ever done. I've seen interviews that she's done. And so when I wrote the movie, it was like, okay, if I want to act with Emma Thompson or write for her, I'm just gonna have, or write, have her act in something I wrote it. I'm just gonna have to do it myself. And so it's kind of like the way I do everything. It's my formula for how I get anything made, which is I just thought about her and just, without ever having met her, sat in my room and started thinking about this world and how she would be so great in this role, even though this has never really existed, and just kind of just did it privately for a while. I've been saying I just wrote it like fan fiction.
We also were saying how it just has been a long time since we've seen Emma do something really comedic, and she's a brilliant comedic actress, and we're such fans of her comedy. And knowing that she sent us all this, we got all this footage that actually some of it made it into the film, of her doing stand-up and her doing her early improv troupe when she was in college, and she's such a brilliant comedic actress. It was fun to let her fly with this brilliant role that Mindy wrote for her.
I think it is kind of my responsibility. I didn't used to feel this way. When I was 24, if you had asked me, is it your responsibility to lift other women up? I'd just be like, no, I'm just trying to make it myself. Like, please don't put that on me. And that is sort of the young person's flaw. And you outgrow that, and as you get more successful, I've noticed there is not going to be another chance unless we are the ones giving them those opportunities. And I think Emma's character kind of hasn't realized that yet, and is like, I worked hard enough to get where I have. I am already groundbreaking because I'm the first female late night talk show host. I've done enough. And it is very easy when you're in a position of power to slip into that kind of thinking of my existence is my contribution. And I think the movie, I'm really interested in that topic, and I think that's kind of one of the big themes of the movie, is helping other people.
Yeah, we kind of address that in the movie, but also behind the scenes. Like, Mindy created this opportunity for herself, obviously. She gave me the gift of directing the movie, which was a pretty radical thing to do, to say, here's the other Indian American woman working in comedy, and we're gonna work together, rather than I'm just gonna get, a famous white guy to legitimize me, which is sort of the route of a lot of other people who have to go that way at first, and groundbreaking, like Emma's character. I know when you first break in, there is this feeling like there's only one seat at the table and I got it, so I better shut that door behind me and really save my spot at the seat. And it's just this false lie. It's not a zero-sum game. There is room for everyone at the table. And I think this movie really beautifully shows that once you make it, it's not just your responsibility, but it's for the betterment of all, of the entertainment we get, of the people working in the environment, and also just to be more inclusive, to hold that door behind you and let everybody in, is the way everything rises, including the quality of what we get to watch.